Hi, I'm Kevin from TravelScoot USA, and today we are going to talk about loading and unloading the TravelScoot out of the driver's side of the vehicle. We had two customers, and it's kind of a rare request, but they asked that we show something like this because one, the gal had been missing a leg, and the other one just could not walk. And we have customers who either are advanced in their illness, whether it be cancer or something else, longtime TravelScoot users who had either wanted to know this information or who have got a cruiser from us because it's lighter and this is a little bit easier. I'm going to show it on the Escape, so it can be done with it in Escape, but if you are someone who's weaker, older, whatever it may be, the cruiser might be best for you if you want to maintain your independence. So let's get this going here. Basically, we're going to be approaching the vehicle. Open the door. Keep in mind that I do have a van, so it's going to be a little bit harder to get in the vehicle. If you have a smaller car, this could be quite a bit easier. One of our customers had a board that he put from the seat to the TravelScoot, so it was a transfer board. So his vehicle was a little bit lower. You can also raise the seat a little bit up, but it made it much easier for him. First, I'm going to put the parking brakes on by pushing the black parking brake in first and then pulling. Most of the time you're going to feel 2 clicks depending on how tight your brakes are. So right there I've got the 2 clicks. Now I'm not going to be going anywhere unless I'm on a hill, of course. Next, I want to turn off the scooter, and I'm going to detach the battery, put the battery here for now. I'll move it once I get in. I'm going to lower the handlebars. Unless you're going to use the handlebars to get in, you can do that as well. So it's up to you if you want to lower them. I'm just going to keep them raised, and then undo the seat. From here, if I have a transfer board and I have a vehicle that is lowered to the ground, I'm going to use that. So I'm going to get the transfer board. Usually it's here in the vehicle. Let's just pretend that I'm missing my right leg, for instance. So I'm going to use my left leg and my arms to transfer over and get in. Again, I did not use the steering column. So if you do need to use the steering column, that's fine. But from here, I'm going to lower this. And then I'm going to get the seat. So I'm going to move the scooter a little bit closer to me. That's one of the great reasons working with the mobility scooter with a 5-pound seat is so useful. Some people like the larger seats, but if you're somebody who really needs to be mobile, having a lightweight 5-pound seat is excellent. Then from here, I'm going to lift the front, grab onto the steering column because you need to remove the tension from the steering column just slightly to undo the scooter. Then from here, going to use the footrests. And again, this is going to be something that's much easier with the cruiser because the cruiser is 7 pounds lighter. I can also, to reduce the weight, take off the front wheel. Click the button here, the front wheel comes off. This reduces another 2.5 pounds. Temporarily, I'm going to put that there. I don't want to be driving with a wheel or a battery by my feet. And then in this instance, I'm just going to grab at the neck, let's call it, and it's much easier. And put that in the front seat. I do like not having the front wheel. It makes it less awkward. But from here, I'll put the front wheel in the passenger seat and the battery. Okay, and then if I want to put my seat farther in the back, I can, and then I'm ready to go. To get out, it's going to be the reverse. I'm going to start with the scooter. Again, it's much less awkward without that front wheel. I do not have my seat all the way back, but that could also help. If you need it, you could always put the seat back. That gives you more room to get the scooter out. And then when you're setting it up, you can put the seat back up. All right, from here, I'm going to grab the front wheel. Push the button, and we're good. Now I'm going to get a little bit closer to the edge of my seat. The locking pin is on the left side if you're sitting on the scooter. And again, I just want to take off the pressure by moving the steering column just slightly. Very easy to fold and unfold. This is one of the main reasons the Escape was changed from the Deluxe. And I'm going to grab the seat. I can do this with one hand. It's only 5 pounds. If you need to, that's also, it shouldn't be such a big deal. And then I'm going to put the battery just in the caddy there. I don't want to try to install it. Again, if I have a transfer board, this is where you want to use that. But since I have use of my left leg, I'm going to use my left leg to get out, sit down. Having the suspension seat post really helps. Okay. Turn on the scooter, which I can't. Now, some people can't reach down and put their battery in. They just don't have that flexibility. In that case, you might want to try to do everything with the battery on, or when we have our battery trays back in stock, the battery trays sit up higher, so that way you can grab the battery from up top here. You'd still have to reach down and unplug it though, so that's why it really doesn't make a lot of sense to use the battery tray. And then from here, turn on the scooter, back up, and shut the door. All right, so I hope that helped somebody out. If you're looking for a mobility scooter that's extremely lightweight, you're not gonna find anything lighter than the TravelScoot. That is what makes us so popular with people who have walking disorders or illnesses. This scooter, the Escape, is 25 pounds with just the frame. You saw that the seat was 5 pounds and the battery is 3.5 pounds. With our cruiser model, it's slower, it's a little bit louder, but it's 7 pounds lighter than this one. So 17 pounds total weight. Again, if you take the front wheel off, you're gonna lose about 2.5 pounds in addition to that weight. So there is no other mobility scooter on the market today that is as light as the TravelScoot. If you have any questions, feel free to go to our website at TravelScootUSA.com. You can also email us at usa@travelscoot.com or give us a call. We'd be happy to talk to you and answer any questions that you have. Our phone number is 800-342-2214. Thank you so much for watching and happy scooting.